Good morning, XOP. It's great to be with you again for another morning. You are really extraordinarily blessed. I hope you know that. I hope you declare that every day. It's such a good name, extraordinary, because you're extraordinary people of God. Today I want to read from Hebrews chapter 12, and this is what it says. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. Let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before him endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. I want to encourage you today because this passage speaks about running the race with perseverance, or running the race with endurance. And sometimes there are things which feel heavy on our shoulders, things which are weighty. It's like we carry extra weight. When I was younger, my first job was a student parks ranger in New Zealand, and I had to walk up and down a lot of hills, and I lost a lot of weight. But it was hard because we had to carry the brush scrubbers, the weed eaters, and then we had to carry gasoline, we had to carry possum traps for big animals or small animals, and we also had to carry our backpack that had our raincoat and our lunch and our water. And it was difficult, but I went back the next summer and I didn't have all that stuff, and I could run up and down those hills. It was so much easier. But when we try to run a race with things weighing us down, it's difficult. So the instruction here is, let us throw off everything that hinders. Everything that hinders. So the sin that so easily entangles. What often easily entangles us is fear and unbelief. Fear that my situation is getting worse and worse and worse. Unbelief that my situation cannot change. Sometimes we have things in our life. Since the pandemic, there's been so many things that have happened. There's been disease, there's been fear, there's been strife, things have happened in people's families, relationship difficulties, there's financial struggles. There's been so many things that have happened since the pandemic. I don't know anybody who hasn't had some kind of trial. But God wants us to throw the things that weigh us down. He wants us to throw them aside. And then another instruction here is, let us fix our eyes on Jesus. He's the author and finisher of our faith, and he is able to do so much more in our lives than we can ever ask or imagine. He says, even if a sparrow falls to the ground, he knows it. He can provide our every need. We need to have faith and trust in him more than we trust on the things that are happening around us. We've got to lay aside and throw down any fear and unbelief in our life, even if we're having the hardest time, and we've got to put our faith and our trust in Jesus, because he is able to do so much more than we can ever think of or imagine. We have to throw all the things that are weighing us down. We have to throw them aside, and we have to focus on Jesus, because he is the one that can help us in our relationships. He's the one that can help us in our finances. He is the one who's going to build up our faith. He is the one who's going to help us in every single challenge that we face on this earth. He knows everything, and he loves us so much. So I want to tell you today, throw off any things that are weighing you down and fix your eyes on Jesus. He loves you so much, and he's got a great plan for your life. Keep trusting in him through everything that you experience. He will not let you down. He is good. He is great. He's Jehovah Jireh. your provider. He's Jehovah Rapha, your healer. He is your everything. Keep trusting in Him, XOP, and have a great day.